Hey guys, this is Rushi Mashru, and today we are going to see how to make a simple web form using Bootstrap in ASP.NET. Now this is the web form which we are going to make today, and it's responsive. See, the elements are really responsive, and as we increase pixels of the screen, it automatically set accordingly, and this is for full screen. So this is a web form which we are going to make today, and it's really easy to make such kind of web forms, and you will learn in a very short period of time. Now this is the code which I have already written, and it's not too long. Don't go on size. It's really very easy to make such kind of web forms. Now to use Bootstrap, we need these CSS files of Bootstrap, that is bootstrap.min.css and bootstrap.stars.css, and we need two kind of JS files too, that is jquery.min.js and bootstrap.min.js. Now we can download this Bootstrap from this website www.getbootstrap.com, and it's a very small file, and once you include it in your workspace, we are good to go. Okay, now I'm going to make start from the scratch. First we have to go over there, add new item. I have to take a web form. You can give any name to this kind of web forms, that is just form or any of your choice. You can add this. This is what it comes. Yeah. Now to use Bootstrap, there is a simply we have to add classes which are inbuilt. Now to use this class, first of all we need to add those CSS files in our new web form. These are the CSS files which we have. We need this two CSS files. I'm directly copying out to just save. Yeah, these are. And this last CSS file which I used, that I made it just for some kind of to give some kind of design and elegant look to our form, that I will teach you later. And we need these two JS files too. JS files are used for toggle buttons and pop-ups, and which we are not going to use today, but it's good habit to always include these two files too. Yeah, at the bottom. Oh yeah. You can also include that in the head or below that, not difference. Now yeah, see, all the classes of Bootstrap automatically included by including those two files. These are the classes of the Bootstrap which we are going to use. Not all of them, some of them. So basically, to make a web form and a good responsive web form, we first have to always give container. We have to take container class, and inside container class we have to put our web form. See, this is a container class which we have taken, and then whole form and all the contents which we have to give in our website, we have to use them inside this container. Yeah. Then first of all we have to take a row class row, and inside that row we take another division class. We have to use this class, that is column LG. Now LG stands for large device, so column LG, and this 12. There are many kind of that which we have seen that over there. There is column LG 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and such kind of things. And there are for medium kind of devices such as tablet, and that we have to use this column mid 12 and all the kind. And for the small device such as smartphones, we have to use all this class. So currently we are seeing over here for laptop, so current call LG 12. Inside this call LG 12 we will take our first button. Now what this makes, call LG 12 means it will take a whole row. First we have taken a whole row over here, and inside that row we have taken column of 12, so it will be of same size as the row. Now we want to take 3 text boxes in a line, so what we'll do, we'll take column 12 and we'll just copy this for another 2 times. Oh yeah. So this is the whole row column, and it is divided into 3 columns of size 4, 4 and 4. Okay, and the maximum size is 12, so 4, 4 and 4, that is 12. Now we'll take from here a text box. Simple text box. We will give ID as per requirements. Simply just give text name and there is run at server, and then we will give class, a bootstrap class to it. So for that we have to take form control. Just take simply form control and it will automatically look like this, and all the looks and elegance of this bootstrap will be included. The blue color you can see around that text box and its size and everything, so it looks pretty much good. Yeah, and then I use this placeholder. Yeah, and we can give it first name, save it. So you use this placeholder. There is a first name. As you will click over it, it is open for writing, or there is placeholder. So we have used the placeholder here. Okay, similarly we'll take it for the 2 times, and yeah, you just give text, sorry, maybe just here this, the last one. It's good habit to give ID which is really related with its elements, as text last name, text middle name, text name, so it's easy to find you for the future use whenever you need a backend code for it. So this is a whole container. Inside there is 1 row and it has this 4 columns. Now just I will run it and I will show you how it looks. See this. You can see this, it looks really very good, and it is already responsive. You click over here, it will make it small, and it will see adjust itself accordingly as per the resolution of the screen. So this is the first item which we have included. Now there is email ID. There is nothing more, it's really easy. I'll always take new element in a new row. See, this first row is finished. Now we have to take a new row for that email ID. So go here, class equals to row here, class column okay. So if you will take 12, that I want to show you what happens if you take 12. So yeah, it is. Okay, and if we have taken 12 over here, I'll just take text box. Yeah. Over here, then text box, and simply write class, that is form control, sorry about that, and this over here, it's email, and here element ID, text email, save it, and save. We have taken column of 12, so it will occupy whole row, but it doesn't look good. We don't need such a big text box for writing email, so we'll just make it of 6, and we'll save it, and see, now it looks pretty much small. Now there is no space between these 2 rows, so I have already included class that is margin, and again margin bottom of 20. And also I take another class that is text align, and to align all the texts in the center and to give this good background over here. So we can use those class. So everything is inside container, so we can directly give this class text align class over here. Sorry for that. Yeah, and to increase space between those two rows, we can give this margin, which is the name of my class. Yeah, over here, all over here. So it will automatically take margin all the time. It will take margin bottom to be precise. Margin bottom over here. Okay. And now if you run this, see, it is increased. It has increased the margin bottom over there. It looks really nice. Now there's another thing, phone number. There is another thing. Now it's very easy. You have to take another row over here. Now I write a little bit very fast. Now I think you are used to it. These rows and columns is usually used in Bootstrap all the time classes. You know why I'm using column every 6. Okay. I will take a text file. I'll become a little bit lazy for this. If you know how to write this, then it's okay to become lazy. There is text, phone number. Here I will write phone number. Now what is this phone number, and we just want to allow user to enter the numbers, not characters should be there. So we can go in design part or here, and there's a property. In property we can see how many autocomplete, auto post back. There's a maximum length of the number. You can also allow that. So here we will go to this text mode. Text modes, we have many choices: multi-line text, password, color, date, time, local, email, month, number, and so this is the number. Okay, by taking this, it will only allow user to enter the numbers from 0 to 9, nothing more than it. So we'll save it, and yeah, save. Now it won't allow me to enter ABCD, nothing will go until 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is what number. It also have this kind of look, and it will allow you to give these numbers. Okay, each digit will be of 0 to 9. Now back to our form. Now what else is needed? Yeah, text box for address. So again, go into source. And now I will become more lazy. I'll copy this thing and put it up. See, yeah. As per our habit, we will give text address as an ID. Oh yeah. And the placeholder will write address. This is type, which I already told you more. Over there we have to go and choose multi-line as a text type. So it's number, yeah, it is of multi-line, and we have to give it a height, so it looks really good. Let's try 80 pixel. Okay, so the size is good, and we'll take a look. What? Okay, might happen that. Okay, there must be some problem in the rows, selection of rows or something. And your margin, margin bottom 6. seconds. Okay, I have not completed this, so it is sticking in the same row. I have to complete this division. Now that row is over. Yeah, now it looks good. That was it. You are not closing this row, and you take column of a 6, then automatically take this column, another column as a 6 in line, and that's 6 and 6 12, so that will be accommodated in a single row. So we have to take care that always a row which is open must be closed. Again, this is open, it's closed, and then it has this column inside it, and this text mode is multi-line, so it looks something like this. Now what we need is the drop down. Yeah, see, these effects are automatically given by using Bootstrap class. It's really very easy. So we have to take another row. Now just take a look how I divide a row in 3 columns. Yeah, see, division. Oh yeah, you have to use this division, another division. Okay. We use it of just 2 because drop down doesn't need much more space. So I just copy paste this for way more time. Okay. Now you have to take a drop down list from where it is. Yeah, there. Oh yeah. We can give it a good ID that is for day. So you can take day. Oh yeah. Now you have to go in design. You go over here, enable auto prospect, and then edit item. And you have to add first item. First the name of the item, that is the day. It's will be the same. Then another will be 1, as we know. Then add and keep on adding till 31. So I'll just use it to save our time directly, so I already used over here. So I'll take this whole thing from here and source, just paste it over here. Well, I'll show you how to add those items manually. So this is for the first drop down. Now go for the second drop down. Again go here, take a drop down list, give it a relevant ID, that is month. We are including this drop down for birthday. So now we have for month, and select this element, go into design, and enable auto prospect over here, and first add. Now just write in month. Okay, add another item, it's Jan, and then what you want to add, then again Fab. Okay, and just keep on going here. I'll directly use it from here. Already written it for you. So, and then again a third drop down for years. Now I'm directly going to use it from now. Now you guys know how to add a drop down list. Okay, yeah. Now what we are going to use, we have used this drop down list class. Now I will show you how to use it. We have to use class of a Bootstrap, that is drop down simple drop down, and it will give all the effects and elegant look to this drop down boxes. See, we have in the class drop down. And third, it's already written because I'll copy paste the whole thing. Okay. Now in row we are going to give margin class, which we already made it to make it look more good. Yeah, see, these are the drop down boxes which we have. Now there is a button, and it's pretty very easy to include button. You have to just take a new row, and you guys know how to make it. New division. First I have to check where the rows are being ended, or I can also close this. Yeah, new row for button. Another division. Well, we have to write it inside the quotes. Yeah. Now here is the button already. In ASP.NET we have to use that. Give it a relevant ID, that is btn submit. Pretty good. Write text. Now text is something that we want to show on the button. Yeah. That is submit. We have to use class of Bootstrap to make it look more good and to make this element responsive. So button, there is a default thing, btn. Then what kind of button? So there are many kind of button: block, texture, default, group button. We want to use primary. So button primary. See, there are many of them: successful, warning, toolbar, link. So use this primary. And the size of the button, that is large. Also there is something small, extra small. You can use this large. And also you can margin. What's this? Yeah, finding the information what is inside the division. Margin. Okay. See. Okay. So now we are done with our form. Everything is there. Now this just a small part that is according to your requirement. Okay, I'll edit for you. Inside the container, you have to take a new division. So now you guys are clear how to use this row class and column class to divide and set division to exactly the same place where we want, even if the device changes. Laptop, mobile, and smartphones and tablets. This element will adjust themselves according to the device. So the Bootstrap is called device-friendly technology. There is a division and a class. The user of 12 LG. Sorry. Inside that, we use this H2. So we can write sign up for any kind, login, sign up, any kind of title which you want to give. You're free. There is a center tag to keep it in center. So okay. See. Again, I'm using a center tag and sorry, H4 to give any kind of taglines. That's kind of which I have given. It's free and always it's free and yeah. See, this kind of tagline you can give. Now what I used here, a line. There is an HR tag. That is very simple HTML tag which I used over there. but I use that inside this bootstrap class rows and column, so it will also adjust itself according to the size of device. That's good habit to use all the elements inside a row and column. No elements should be outside rows and column. So by using that, you will never have to worry for responsiveness. It will automatically adjust itself according to device. Inside here we will use this HR tag. Okay, and we'll give a class to this HR tag because it won't be visible if you directly write HR. You have to create some properties which are already given over here in line. So you have to give border, there's a 1 pixel, solid, and this is the color. Any of these simple stuff you can give it to give it an elegant look. Yeah, in this row you can give it margin if you want to. This is not the page. Yeah. See, sign up, it's free, and always will be an HR tag and this all the elements. Just remember to give this property of number to this number, so user is only allowed to enter 1 2 3 4 5 6 then any number which you want to enter. And this is the text area, get the property of multi-line. So these are the drop down boxes which we already made it. In some browser it gives a response like this, some browser sorry, my battery is going to be die. So guys, hope you have learned a little bit of Bootstrap and how to make a form using Bootstrap in ASP.NET. In the next tutorial I am going to teach you how to validate this form, so all the kind of required validation, email validation, phone number validation, and some more validation I'll teach you in the next tutorial. Till that, have a good day. Bye.
Tayo કેમ ને બોલો ને